Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Today is another day. Today is another day and I found the culprit. So the reason why I'm losing damage yesterday, because after the stream I did some testing, because I swapped the Locran's talisman that has the exploiter's aspect. So that one is increasing our damage also. And I've been observing the fights, and during larger packs of enemies there's not a problem with dealing with the enemies, like especially with the resource we can maximize our mage's count. But during the boss fights, because we have only one target that we can proc the lucky hit of our to proc our resource from our affixes, on our jewelry. That is the time that we are going to struggle on summoning the mages. Even at 140 essence, for example, it's still difficult. And what I've been thinking is, since we have 9 minions here, the warriors, whether if I will add more attack speed from the help of the bone prison and from the golem itself, if I'm going to use the gargantua. The thing is, I have to increase the level of the golem here. And then another way is, if we will convert the golem into, though this one is just attack speed, but at least the golem is now gaining additional 16 points. So now he has now 55% attack speed. Now 16, 17, so we have only one, right? The only thing is there's no more points that we can invest it further. So I've been trying to test again the bone prison, and I have removed the decrepify, because I have observed also that with the help of our mages, we are now afflicting all of the enemies with the curses. So I can remove the decrepify. So I'm thinking to add a bone prison here that will increase not just the attack speed but also increases the generation. The thing with the generation here, I can grab this one, but because the bone prison with the life imprisonment, it casts on us. No matter where we cast the skill, it will cast on us. We can also use this one to trap the boss. Like, we need to be close to the boss and then trap him with the bone prison, so that we can casting the bone prison generates essence, and then trapping the bosses gain additional 25 essence, so that when we inside of the boss, and then when we trap him with our bone prison. But of course that is not all the time. So if we have 50% here, 50% here, so we have an additional 100%. We now have a 100%. So in total, our minions have, especially the warriors, are now getting a total of 300 attack speed, 3 attack speed per second. Is it enough to proc the lucky hit? That's also the question. That is the big question. Essence. Where's the boss? What if I use... The thing is, if I'm going to use the skill, it's gonna be counterproductive because instead of focusing our... And then we need to be close to the enemies. Requiem. Let's remove that. Say, let's replace this one with... say, compound fracture. Yeah. It's not enough. It's not enough. I mean, we can still use the Gargantua. Pack of Bone. Now, Requiem here is a very good partner of the Requiem, and based on our, so we have 135, right? And then when we equip this one, it will increase our damage by 125%. Now, there's only one that who can almost match the damage, the additional damage of the Requiem, while we have a very low resource like the 125, so that we will not be struggling on increasing it in full. Is by using the redirected force. The thing is, I still don't have the I still don't have the I still don't have the what's that name? The interdiction. However, I have 20% block chance on I have 20% block chance on the shield. I have 5 here. I have 5 here, then 10 here. Basically, it becomes 10 because this one will add 2 on our base. So 8 plus 2 plus 5 plus 5, so that's 20. 20 times 3 if we're going to place it here, so that's 60. Plus 20, so that's 80%. It's still high enough. What is that? Enter. Then here we replace the directed force. Although we're not maximizing that 60, but at least it is stable. What do I mean by stable is that because on the Requiem, if we're going to lose the resource, if we cannot summon the mages at full count, there's no point on summoning the mages at full count if our generation is low, that we are ending up less mages. More mages is more damage. Well, nobody's damaging me. I want the redirected force. Actually, the one that I should be using is okay. Let me go back. I need to use the shielding bones. I know I'm going to lose the 75% of the damage from Exploiter, but we need more survivability. This one. Well, again, the best one there should be the Interdiction, so that with 20 resolve stacks we can We just need to gain the shield right away in order to counter the effect of the drain of the Blood Mad Idol. Ouch! Hit me, guys. I'm not getting hit. I'm not getting hit. I need to get the buff of the interdiction. The thing is, I just need to be careful. I need to carefully choose what kind of hits that I need to take. Otherwise, if I take the Balunatics, Executioner Sword, then that's a different story. Boo, I was taking advantage of the... And... Let's wear this one. Where's the eliminator? What if... No, that's okay. Or what if... there's one more. I can just leave that.
Off we go again.
Am I still wearing redirected? Yeah, I think I'm still wearing redirected force. And I just realized, I will explain later, regarding the Kulyon Prism. We're dead. What the? Yeah, I don't have the shielding bones. That's why, but I have the... Exploiter's Aspect. Oh, 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 damage, damage, damage. Ah, man, this lightning is annoying, man. We're dead. Could you kill that other one? Like, my goodness. Shielded, shielded. Why does it have that kind of effect? Why? Why? Our minions are stupid while the elites are good. Why? Shouldn't it be the other way around, that our minions are good? The monsters are silly.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
So you guys notice how quickly that we can... I don't think that this is like a weaker boss. That is because of the exploiters aspect, that somehow the boss is still being considered as unstoppable because it cannot be crowd controlled. See, where did the mages go? They went somewhere. Trash monsters. Wow, the mages went... they went that way. Man. What if I put here the shielding bones and I'm not going to use the... Because another thing here, I'm also thinking if redirected force. Yeah, we will need the interdiction here. We need to be tankier. Wait a second. Give me a oops. Give me a second. If we're going to utilize the block, is there a resource gain when we block?
That
Is there such a thing?
This should be interesting.
Reduce cooldown. How about resource? Basic skills generate additional primary resource once per skill. Overpower stacks increases your maximum or your primary maximum resource by 8 and regeneration by 2. But you need overpower stacks. The only thing is we have only 4. We can add like 4 here. Like for example, if I will add 3 tidal here, so that's going to be 7. 7 times 8. So that's 46. Oh, sorry, 56 times 3. So that's 150. Well, we're waiting for incapacitating, and the problem is again with the boss. Gain 1.2 primary resource per second for each enemy nearby. But if there's only one, every 10% of your life that you heal grants primary resource cost reduction. Nope. Gain primary resource per second while you have a barrier. Gain primary resource per second. I would like this one. Can we try this?
May you find your way back.
I wonder if do we have a rune that provides damage reduction? I remember there is like a damage reduction rune. I can't remember what is the name. Oh shoot. Wrong. Should be tidal. So we have lesser. Dude, that 150 is just, I believe, 30% increase in damage. That's the relative increase of that increased resource. Eh.
Auspicious omen. Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
I believe I'm already 97% critical strike chance. We can use an additional more damage. Guys, are you doing some damage to me? Like I'm not getting the buff from the reader force. Because I have the protection, I'm not taking any damage. Is it the dungeon or? My damage is a little bit weaker. 4 minutes, we're just 50% completion, man. This is slow. Thank you. Ah, you're trapped. You're trapped. Man. Come on. There you go. Just stay inside. Stay inside. Nice. Right after you die, you're gonna spawn the sword, eh? That's cute. Sometimes I feel like it's with regards to the clearing of the pit, it depends on the layout, the enemies that you're dealing with, and of course the affixes of the enemies of the elites that you are encountering. This is not good. There you go. Oh, this is Nagari. Oh my god. And this is a bad... We have a very tight space here. What happened? Yeah, take your time. I don't mind. Don't you think I don't have a spare weapon? Adaptability? Why?
Step up to my anvil. I'll be here, swinging away.
What if we chase for the essence on kill?
Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
Oh yeah, I was wearing the... Am I wearing the interdiction? No, I was not wearing the interdiction a while ago. What am I wearing a while ago? Am I still wearing the... What's that? The redirected force without the interdiction.
He will be unstoppable.
Oh, you guys are almost dead. Wow, you didn't die. Wow. I got respawned somewhere here. Why there's mobs here? Wow. That's very far away. Wow, this is a bad combination. Soul Drinker. Then there's another one. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. The only problem with the Requiem here is on large packs of enemies is very efficient, but during the boss fight it's going to struggle a bit. Much better, right? With the Requiem. You know what I'm thinking here? It's just I'm going to lose. I don't have any more. Right now, I need the essence regeneration. There's no more room to add the healing. To increase the healing received. We have the barrier. Increased movement speed. What is our movement speed? I'm thinking if I have to use the interdiction here, I would go back with this one. Where is it? More, and then I will pray. I'm going to place the embattled aspect here. Oh, sorry. What's that? Not the embattled aspect. The exploiter aspect. Basically, I need these two. If I'm already at 97%, if I will bring back the Serration here, Gar rune, I believe there's a rune here. No, invocation. Reduce cooldown. Replace your evade with this is teleport. Vex, I know Vex. Kel. Paladins, gaining resource. Invoke the Barbarian's challenging shout, taunting enemies and reducing your damage taken for 3 seconds. Overflow, increased in duration. If we're going to use the Nagu here, challenging shout. Taunt nearby enemies and gain 20% damage reduction for 8 seconds. And gain damage reduction for 8 seconds. Damage reduction for 8 seconds. Invoke the challenging shout, taunting enemies and reducing your damage taken for 3 seconds. So they have reduced it. I can use this one. Then we're gonna go with Nagu. Huh? Oh, there. Reduce damage taken for... Huh. Then again, going back to... We can have an additional damage reduction on 100% chance to block again with the Interdiction. Nagu is I thought it's only 3 seconds. Reduce damage taken by... And basically the duration of the Nagu based on the number of minions that you have. So the the duration is 5 seconds. So after 5 seconds, invoke. So since we have more than 5, so we have a total of 500 offering. So we overflow by 25%. That is why 25% of 8 seconds, so that's 10. See, duration 10. I think it's a wrong... Oh, that's good. That's an additional damage reduction. Now, we can have an additional damage reduction considering that it's going to improve our survivability. We're gonna go with Shielding Bones and then some more, and then we're gonna go with Requiem, or we're gonna use the aspect of Interdiction. Well, speaking of Interdiction, where is... You are my trial. I have some transfiguration item. I have 18, sir. I think this is the 100. Wow, this is insane. I believe this is close to... Oh, whew. I think I have already spent like almost 90. There you go. Shielding Bones.
What brings you to the
Redirected Force.
May you find your way back.
Actually, we can still bring back the Nagu, the Q rune here, but I need... Like this one is 70%. Is there anything that we can use to further increase our damage? Oh! No! Oh, we can do this! Give me a second! Give me a second! Right! Redirected Force on the weapon. Requiem on the other ring. Right! Oh, this is more damage.
Fate must have plans for you.
That Requiem will compensate the loss of our damage on that unstoppable from the exploiter aspect. Alright, let's go, boys! It's finally here! Oops, I removed. What happened to my fire? Ah. Ah. You still need to be careful.
Impressive. Unfortunately.
Oh! Surprise! Oh! Oh! It's dead! No! Ah, don't mess with my mages now. And they're now staying much more longer because of the Requiem. Ah. Oh. Every time that I compliment myself, it always happens like this. Sometimes, you know, it's always good to be humble and ow. Oh! Aha! Gotcha! Let's get out of here. Those are reprisal. I see the shield. Man. Don't have the... I need to take some damage. I need some damage me, damage me. I need my redirected force. Hey, man. Oh. Okay. Hey, where are you going, man? Where are they going? Oh my God. Because of this too, man. I'm speechless. Much better, right? Much better. Much better. Invoke the Barbarian's challenging shout, taunting enemies and reducing your damage taken. I don't feel the damage reduction though. But for some reason, I'm getting smacked by the enemies here. Let's optimize our setup. I think we need the barrier here. Unless... No, I'm going to lose my 10%. I'm already... I need the Gar room. This is still okay, especially the unstoppable, just in case for emergency. Like if you have encountered the... what is that? The... what's that called? The... The Hellbinder. This is okay. You're okay at 21%. So okay. I mean, we can use the during the boss, but if you like to use this on the tower, I think this is the setup. At least, I think, considering that the warriors were able to heal the mages. Can we try?
You know where to find me.
This is it. Okay, boys, this is it. Oh shit, I dropped the heart. I could have plenty of... oh shit. What did I activate? I think I activated the altar. Wait. Oh, these guys are very tough. Tough. I'm gonna die.
Another comrade for.
They're inside of the prison. My goodness. My goodness. Now this is the enemy that we cannot just stand on our prison because this one has a mortar. Man, I drop again the heart. Ouch. Man. Let's hurry up, let's hurry up.
I'm being followed.
I think especially when while life drop at 35%, I think that's the stone is going to hurt. Actually, we're close. I hope we don't encounter a elite here. Otherwise, we're just gonna exit or retreat. Oh shoot, I hope this is not a terrible boss. Like, this is a very tight passageway. Who is this Brimstone? Man, this is the one that ooh! Ouch! Yeah, this is the one that throws those, man. Should we go out? Will he appear here? I don't know if the damage reduction is working, to be honest. I have 20% and then block chance at 100%, an additional 20%. I don't know. How much is the damage of the enemies? Bazillions? Shit, he's stunned. I need Hit 25, sir. Man. Well, I don't know if our damage reduction is really working properly though. But so far the setup is this is good. Shielding bones. So we have now a total of 20. Actually, are we over? This is 5, this is 5. 5, 5, 10, that's 20. Casting a bone skill grants 2 stacks of resolve. Grants 2 stacks, but it doesn't increase your maximum resolve stacks. Sorry, I made a mistake there. If I said that it adds 2 more stacks. This is the one that adds, excuse me, your maximum resolve is increased by 2. Wow, the damage, I believe that the damage of the damage reduction from the quintessence is now working. We have 20% from, so how much is the remaining damage here? 78. So the damage of the enemy is 21.1. Reduce it further by the challenging shout. 20% minus 4, so that is now 18. Then damage reduction from the block. %. So how much is that? Around 18 times 1.5. 0.9, that's 2.7. So the remaining damage of the enemies to us is only, so let's just say, if we're getting one shot with a barrier, man, how much is the damage of the enemies at like 15%? What? What? So basically we need life though. It's just there's no life here. I'm thinking should the sword should have the life instead of intelligence. Well, do I still need the fortification? I still need the fortification. Not really. Not really. Not really.
Nobody walks anymore.
Oh. Nice. Omar. Then where's Gravekeeper? I think that's it. This is gonna be much more efficient. Well, depending on what will be the patch notes for season 15. Adaptability, intelligence, life, essence.
You know where to find me.
Now this one, I'm thinking, am I okay to remove the life? The armor. I can have life and then armor. I don't think I can afford, or can we afford to lose the essence regeneration? Intel, life, and then armor. And then speaking of resistances, how is my resistances right now? The one that really causing a lot of damage is Obelisk, which is, I would say, lightning enchanted, fire. What if we add more fire and then lightning here and then another one for the poison? There's this increases damage but petrify. Oh, what am I saying? Koyan Prism. What is this one? Ruby Reserve. How many minutes? 1 hour. Can we grab that? I think it goes down now. Probably. I think let's try another run tomorrow of. Boom. Boom.
Wheel of Mortality. In the year of the light, 1318, Anno Kyrgyzstan, we have buried 92 souls on these hallowed grounds. Abortive and stillborn. 7. Bleeding.
Actually, during the boss fight a while ago, like I don't care.
2.
As long as I'm just watching, if it's only half, I cast it right away. I just keep on casting the mages because it doesn't matter. Like, of course, our damage will scale based on the number of resource, based on the amount of resource that they have consumed. But
Starvation.
having more mages on the field is still more damage than, you know, than nothing. Slay all, that's my expertise, sir. Expertise. And from what I have observed, the efficiency of having the Requiem, to be honest, the longer that they can stay on the fight. Imagine that if any slight chance that the skeletal priest was able to heal our mages,
Quite the challenge.
it will still help on healing them for quite a bit to stay longer in the fight. Attuned. I think my biggest problem now is a salvage, and then did I mention about the Kulian Prism, where to farm it efficiently instead of the material reserve on the Nightmare Dungeon? Which I didn't not realize, but I forgot where it is efficiently to farm. Under City.
It is done.
Fair enough.
Would be nice if we get a Bone Weaver with... I mean, do we have that? Bone Weaver with increase in resource and then intelligence? Or... intelligence would be nice. Critical strike chance is also okay, so that we can replace here the we can replace the Gar here, and then we can place the Curun for more survivability. Like this one. So we have, this is an equivalent of 35 increase in damage, 120 increase in damage also if the block is been triggered. Wow, my temper affix here is not greater affix yet. So yeah, I'm thinking here maybe we can go with life instead of minions attacks to fortify us. Oops. At least finally we managed to improve our DPS at the same time improving our DPS. I'm happy. I'm almost like giving hope.
Back to it then.
19,000, at least it improved by 3k. How many of... I think I have 20. The volatile, okay, 20. Volatile. 4. I saw 4. 4 or 3. I think 3. Yeah, so now 23. The Cullion Prism is easier to get here. So before we start, so just to show you, if you're not familiar with this trick, you might be having this a lot of ingenuity. You can craft this amalgate. So we amalgate 5, but it gave us 6. Okay, so that's good. This one. Can we purchase? How much is the conversion of? I remember it's
Ancient recipes.
is it here
Enjoy the Isles.
or jeweler?
Drink too much.
Or is it in occultist? Or in the blacksmith?
To my envy.
Forging. No, give me a second. Where can I find it? That you can purchase the scrolls. Is it a cultist? Oh, here. There.
Auspicious omen.
I think we got 2, right? We got 3. So we can use this one, and then to get this one, then you can start crafting, and then once you have at least 5, then you craft this one. If you need more, then you can craft, and then what you need is the legendary, because it will yield more materials for the Cullion Prism. If you're running short of the Cullion Prism, this one, so you need to activate. You need to have a 50 million gold in order to grab that, but grabbing that 50 million is not that hard, because you can get and sold your heraldic seal, farm the bosses, so sell the heraldic seal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. To be honest, what I did a while ago was, when I was fighting the pit boss, I was keep on summoning the mages, even though I'm not full, right? We have 300 in total. I would say 30%, like somewhere here when we are casting it. So that is approximately 30-40%. So that is how much, like 100 something, like close to what we have, like 135 as our base, not base, as our maximum resource before Requiem. So what is the reason I'm pointing it out? With the torment aspect, it helps us on generating, and most of the time that we have always 100 resource most of the time. So that was the goal why I have that torment, like we are in a consistent. Of course you can say that I can have supposedly a multiplier damage instead of torment, yeah, but what are the chances that you cannot summon a maximum skeleton because you're running out of resource? Plus, how much is your resource consumption when you summon the mages, right? Plus, if you have only 135 and then you're summoning them at 5 or 4, 40 resource, then they're only going to last by 4 seconds. And there's something I want to explain regarding the Hand of Nuz. Probably some of you are not aware of the mechanic of the Hand of... Okay, we're done. Of the mechanic of Hand of Nuz. The benefit of the Hand of Nuz, of course, it adds one... Okay, let me kill this boss first. So, am I Torment 12? Okay. Hand of Nuz, it adds one more skeleton. That is good. Archmages teleport to safety when attacked, and their attacks occasionally shatter on impact, dealing 117 increase in damage onto the enemy up to 3 targets. So this 117 damage is going to like an exploding attack and hits 3 additional targets. I think 3 additional on top of your primary target. Now, this 117 is not a flat damage increase. It doesn't necessarily mean that when you equip the Hand of Nuz, your mages now gain the 117 increase in damage. No. Based on my testing, this shatter happens every 6 attack of the mages. So, if you're summoning the mages using the Singularity and they only last for 4 seconds, and they die right away because they're draining their life, plus their duration is only 4, right? And what are the chances that when they die, that they were able to attack, that they were able to do 6 attacks? Otherwise, they will not be able to proc this 117 increased damage on the explosion attack. Basically, I would say it's not an increased damage but an explosion attack. Oh, I forgot to check. See, there's the Korean Prism 9. I wonder if I was able to get a volatile. We have 23, right? So we have nothing. I think yesterday I got 1, so now there's nothing. I think the volatile primordial dust is much more efficient on getting it. I think there's a high guarantee on the Grim Favor. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try again a Pit 125 just to really see the performance. That is good. At least we're now doing Pit 125. Whoopee. Whoopee. And then let's grab another Whisper and hopefully we get another salvage. And so far, most of the time we're getting the material salvage. not the gold. Though sometimes there's gold, but most of the time it's always salvage. Because only on the salvage that we can get a volatile primordial dust, which is a very rare item that we need for transfiguration, especially on the rings. Not just transfiguring your gear, your equipment, but also I'm in the bear. Oops, poison. I'm in the bear. I'm in the prison. Entropic. I mean, lair bosses are considered as elites. Are they... Do they drop volatile dust as well? Oh! Oops. Misfire. Wow, the mages are so busy with the trash monsters. Wow. I think we got a salvage cache a while ago, right? So let's see this one. Are we going to get another one? Are we going to get another one? Another one. What's that mean? Another one. What is our war plan? Ah, Hell Tide.
It is done.
Oh, gem fragments. So there's gem, gold, and then salvage.
From creation, destruction.
What if we do... What time is it? Oh, 50, 9:50. 5 minutes to closing. Because I just want to try something. Oh, this one. Another Grim Favor event. Basically, I'm almost done. Well, I'm done for the day. Tomorrow, we're gonna run another pit. If everything goes well, then it's time to update the build planner. Update the build planner. Help! Panic! Panic! Man. What? What happened? What is this? Gloves? We don't have fragments we can craft for gloves. Anything that we can... 4 minutes. Oh, maybe we can grab... Oh, we still have time. We can grab one Blood Maiden. So we can have one Green Favor. Oh, lag. Or maybe there's a group of players there already, then we can just hop in. If not, we can just do it by ourselves. 3 minutes. Can we do it? Well, we have a very good AoE. Lag. Hey! What's this? Imposter. Oh, this is gonna be a buzzer beater, boys. Buzzer beater. Man, what's so laggy here? Ooh, sabotage. They're trying to sabotage our game. Oh, we're done. Oh man, I think because I just need one more point. I think I have finished the just a 1 point whisper event. Okay. And hey. Ooh, tormented maiden. Oh, there's a volatile primordial dust. But only one. Boo. What's happening? What's happening? What's the long loading, sir? Huh, sir? What's happening? Huh?
It is done.
Game fragments. This is unreliable. The whisper cache. Of course, because it's not consistent. I think in one escalation sigil I was able to grab a couple of... Okay, let's do one escalation sigil. I just want to check. Check, baby, check. For all I know, the superior layer bosses, the layer bosses doesn't drop volatile primordial dust, even though they are, say, elites. Though they are, I think they are not elites. So some of our damage scaling, like for the elites, they scale with them. Huh? 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 Yep. How about we try this in the Inferno Hordes tomorrow? Inferno Hordes. Okay, let's before I end the stream, let's do a one. Why it's so laggy? Why? I almost done, sir. Almost done. Hey,
Worthy of the
what's
ancient.
going on?
Feast.
That's a nice Gravewalker sand. Oops! Not keys!
May you find your way back.
Oh, maximum resource. Then, this is better. Which is the one I have already.
Mainlander, what do you seek?
Let's clean up our inventory. What time is it? No health tide yet. What am I doing here? Should be here. What? Finally, whew. I'm almost giving up. Not really like giving up, like abandon the business, like I'm already exhausting my brain. Like what is wrong? What am I doing wrong? I have the where's that? Heraldric Strong Room. I have that record before. Best buff. Test of Doom, Tethering, Lunatics, Swiftness of Motes, Lure, Celerity, Chains. I have the Doom, the Tethering. I have this one. I have the Test of Weight. Why I don't have the Test of Weight here? Did they change the name? Test of Doom. I think Test of Doom is for the potion use. Test of Weight. I think this is the one that you cannot evade. That's why it's Test of Weight. Maximum tier, sir. Bye. Oh, earthquake! Boo! What the? What? The boss still left the earthquake. I'm dead. I'm taking a lot. Why it's so laggy? Hey!
That pup I found is getting big. She'll make a fine hound. Pa says I can keep her if I train her right. I'll name her Fang. 15. Today, Fang killed a deer. Thrice her size.
I think if I can have a critical strike chance, I think we can drop the Gar rune and replace it with Q rune.
Try to put it down. He never keeps his promises. I'll hide her here in the lodge. She was meant to be a hound.
In order to counteract the effect of the Blood Mad Idol.
Then you'll see.
Wow, you're the one holding the key, eh? Oh, not you. My bad. Oh. I was so... I don't know what's wrong. I was not looking at the gate. I was just looking where I am going. I didn't realize I'm already past the gate. Like I just noticed like, hey, this is the entrance of the dungeon. Why am I here? Hurry up. By the way, what is our starting volatile? 24.
Perhaps a prize inside.
Wow, 3GA shield. Diamond. Gem. I'll go with this one. Oh, knit iron! Why the knit iron was there? It's hard to see, man. Can we just auto pick up those things? Ouch. $188,000. This is tier 2, friends. Tier 2. I feel like maybe somewhere something is hiding here. I just need the elites and the chest. Maybe that's an event. The one over there. This one. We also need the attuned primordial dust next season. Topaz, Val Splendor, gold dungeon equipment. We'll go with this one. We need Topaz. That's our jam. It's our jam. It's my jam. Ooh, we need to be careful. I think this is the one that the enemies are exploding. Okay, this is tier 3. So we're almost done. Oops. Actually, with regards to our setup, if we don't have a perfect with at least a greater affix, a critical strike damage multiplier, and you can enchant a critical strike chance, either if you, like in the case of our gloves, we roll the critical strike damage, we can sacrifice that critical strike damage and then add the critical strike chance and then replace Garrun with Hurun for more survivability. Okay, we're done. Astroth next.
That will come in handy.
Lair keys. Greater lair keys. I want the riches of materials. Only if we're gonna be rich. Only if we're going to be rich. Oh shit. Man, I don't have the rust bitten.
How I've dreamed of this moment. Let us fight. Superb. That's the ferocity. Remember.
Oh shoot, man. I stand in a wrong position. I was standing on the the summoning pool of the pet of Astaroth.
We have only a short time together. Let's savor it while it lasts. Did you think it was over? Oh, wanderer. We've only just begun. No matter. How sweet the pain of destruction. Until next time, wander.
The charm, distilled fear, chromatic tuning prism, entropic. Man, there's no the rarest. Man, boo. Yeah, this is the oh sorry, not that one. This is the most rarest one. It says Undercity Rust. From the tribute of ingenuity activities. Wonder if we get this one. Portal Prankster. I feel like farming materials is gonna be the fact that it's gonna be harder next season, and then crafting the mythics is now gonna be a little bit difficult. But anyway, so tomorrow we're gonna run again the pit 125 and see how it goes. If we successfully complete it, then we will finalize the build planner tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'm thinking if, based on what I have learned on this this Singularity Bone Mages, I want to go back on the Singularity code and try to update it, and if there's something that I can further improve the build so that I can also in preparation for season 15. Probably I need mats though. We'll see if we can further improve our singularity code and find a way to maybe like same setup like Requiem, but the difference between the darkness, shadow, and code, especially the code, is we can add more resource. The more resource, the more potent our damage will be, and since they can stay longer in the fight, so adding using the Requiem is gonna be beneficial on our damage scaling. But the thing is, I feel like we will not need the redirected force. The one that we're going to need if we're going to play the code will be the frozen memories. And then we need on the unique charm, we need the what is that? We're not going to use the Bloodman's Idol, but the Signet of Pelgrim for damage scaling on frozen enemies. Yeah. Alright, that's it for me today. So at least, finally, we were able to further optimize our build, and at least we were now able to clear the Pit 125. So, again, that's it for me today. And thank you thank you very much for watching and for hanging out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And have a good one. Bye.